How are we going, everybody? Beautiful day to be outside gardening. I'm having a look around the garden and these olive trees are taking off tremendously well. They've got beautiful moisture and this ground's got to get levelled off a little bit later, but that's one thing. When you've got grass and it's got divots in it and undulating grounds and you're not happy with it, don't try and dig up the grass. I mean, this is couch grass. Look where it's growing on everything. Put a bit more soil down and fill up those little voids that you got, and before you realise the grass will come through. If it's a tall fescue, different story. It's not a running grass, but kikuyu, couch and buffalo, not a problem at all. These olive trees are doing really well, but I've got a problem with my other ones around the dam there that I've done as a feature there. So let's go and visit them because I've got a few products here to talk about at the same time. Hello. This is okay, this one, not this olive tree. We've got a maple here, and if you're pruning maple trees, wait a little bit longer. No winter pruning because you'll knock all these backwards. So you can wait for late July. Give it a pruning about late July will be okay. But over here somewhere, is it this one? No, not this one. Here. No, you're gonna have to keep walking with me. Come along. Have a look at this. This is the tree. There's another 5, 6 trees we're gonna check in a minute. But look at this. Look at the damage I've done to the trunk here. It's been eaten by the rabbits. I haven't been out here, you know, well, I come out here every second day for a walk if I need to do anything, but I don't come out here specifically to hunt rabbits, and it looks like I'm going to have to. Now, this is almost ring-barked. If this went all the way around the other side, folks, I can guarantee you this tree would be dead now, because underneath the bark on the outside, with all plants, not just trees, all plants, is what we call the cambium layer, and that's where the sap flows. But if the bark is removed, it's like taking the casing out of your vein. How's the blood going to flow through if you've got no casing there? And that's the same thing with the bark on any plant. Now, I've got to take this tie off, this soft tie off, get it off like that, get this little bamboo stick out of the way. It's not really doing much more for this plant, is it? It's not too bad. I might have to restake it up. What we've got to do is paint this over. Now, there's a couple of choices you have here. You've got Tree Stack, a non-toxic sealer, which is almost like a rubber coating over the top. It's quite pliable and flexible. You can see that there. When it dries up, it's like a membrane that's created over the top. Now, that's one option, but I'm concerned that the rabbits will take a liking to this as well. I haven't tasted it, I don't intend to, but I think this is not going to serve as a barrier to control the rabbits, and that's the other thing I've got to do. I can put a tree guard around it to protect it and stop it, but I don't want to be setting up tree guards because it's a high wind prone area and those guards can blow off quite easily, and I'm not going to sit here chasing them down the paddocks. So the other option I'm thinking is going to be the hydrated lime. Now, you've probably seen this done a few times, not a million times, a few times, or you've seen it around the gardens or people's homes where they paint the trunks of their trees white, and it's not with a water-based paint, it's with a hydrated product, hydrated lime. It's the same product that we use for our disease control pack, which you mix with bluestone copper sulfate as a fungicide. Now, mixing it on its own with a bit of water, that's too much water in there. You can see I've got about, let's say there's about 5, 6 tablespoons, 50 mils of water. I'm going to add the hydrated lime to turn it into a paint. Well, that's a lot, isn't it? Maybe not. It's going to turn into a paste, actually. I tipped out the water too much. Well, I know where I can get some water from. There we go. Mix it up into a paint-like texture. I just got to keep mixing it until it's all evenly blended, because you'll get some lumpy bits in there, claggy bits. It's got to be sort of thick like paint, not too runny. So once you've mixed it, just apply it nice and thick. I'm going to dab it on at the moment. And sometimes you might need to put 2 coats on, folks, because the first one will be a little bit thin like typical paint. Now, this not only should protect it from drying out completely, it should also hopefully deter the rabbits from chewing any more bark off it. So hydrated lime is a great antiseptic product, let's say. It's great to stop bacteria if you've got wounds, to heal the wounds over. So if you've got the disease control pack, you can use it on its own as well, like this, to seal tree trunks, branches, just like Tree Stack as well. But I think this stuff here will actually be better to stop the rabbits, because it'll taste pretty off when they start chewing onto the bark, so you're going to get that beautiful sweet freshness and moisture out of it. So that is what you would do to your trees, and it's great for citrus trees as well, all types of wounds, and it stops insects travelling up and down as well. They really don't like travelling on the hydrated lime. Seen that with the ants especially. So scale on citrus trees, a great barrier. It works really well, whereas the other one is a sealant. This will actually protect wounds and seal off wounds, but I don't know if it's going to be a deterrent in that way, and I don't think it has actually ever worked like that for me. So what I'm going to do is go and paint the rest of the trees. Have a look at that beast. Oh, that's not the beast, that's Vader. Oh, bugger. Have a look at the size of him. This is Kara here. That's why he's not coming. See, that's Kara. She's coming. I love these dogs. Folks, if you've got a problem with your citrus trees, olive trees, or any tree, in fact, that the bark's been ripped off or peeling off, it doesn't have to be rabbits. It can be a disease that's caused that or excessive moisture on it. Seal it over with hydrated lime like this, or even the tree stack. So if you haven't got rabbits in your backyard like we have, use tree stack. It does work as a great sealant. Otherwise, if you've got hydrated lime for your disease control pack, mix it with water, paint it on, maybe 2 coats, and then that should heal the area off for you, seal it well, and stop it from deteriorating any further than that. Check it all out at vasilisgarden.com, and today's your last chance to sign up to the magazine for the VIP membership to go into the draw for a chance to win one of 3 major prizes and one of the 2 fruit and grape press that we have there. Great prizes to be given away, and you also get your 40 reward points added back to your account. So sign up before midnight to be in the draw, and you get your your winter edition magazine. So much information there. It's all at vasilisgarden.com, and free shipping Australia-wide. From me, Vasili Maresi.